Ladies and gentlemen, I had a small victory today when I went outside to pump my fist into the air, Breakfast Club style. I found 2 Amazon packages on my doorstep, which I'll probably open later in a live video. I wanted to say thanks for that. And thanks to everybody in Asteroid Fight Club. You guys have been tremendous, cool, awesome, and amazing. And so now let us talk about the weather, shall we? Yes, Nicholas Isabella is correct. It is going to be Faye. But dude, have you checked out those heat maps? 200 hours from now, Storm Chaser Nick nails it again. And once again, I want to say that I absolutely love WX Twitter, which is weather Twitter. Yeah, man, we're talking possible 115 degrees in Texas and 120 degrees in Arizona and other places. So there's a major heat wave coming, so be ready for it. Yeah, it's in about 200 hours. It'll probably be getting hot and then hotter up until then. Dude, seriously though, check out this constant eruption of the Nishonshima volcano. That is wild. This is brought to us by Weather Dak. Dude, check that thing out. Earth is smoking just like a dragon, bro. Earth is smoking just like a dragon. Look, man, it is hurricane season, so everyone should have their hurricane preparations. But right now, the best teams are Weather Twitter, Asteroid Fight Club, and the Atmospheric Defense Team. So I'm not sounding major alarm bells for any major hurricanes at this moment, but that could all change. And there have been times that I have been wrong. But just keeping everybody up to date that, like, you know, it is hurricane season. Okay, great. And I don't want to undersell it by any means, but the king, or the best weatherman on the planet, in my opinion, Cranky Weather Guy, isn't that worried about Faye. You know, it will bring some heavy rain, and if people aren't careful, they could get injured. But at the moment, you know, models seem to be unified on it being a tropical storm that New York can handle, and the surrounding areas, of course. Also, there was a moment yesterday where Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports, which has become a finance Twitter darling by insulting everyone and saying he's the greatest trader ever. Anyway, on the like side accounts that they do these days from Nat Geo, he came on to light up all meteorologists saying meteorologists suck because, you know, they get stuff wrong like 60% of the time. And I don't know why him and, you know, Elon and Kanye like to gaslight people, but they do. But the minute I posted this, like 5 minutes later, he deleted his tweet, even though he had it up all day as people were fighting over it. So, yeah, don't mess with Weather Twitter, man. Don't poke the Weather Twitter bear. It's a giant, awesome team. All right, what do we want to talk about now? Severe weather or earthquakes? Let's go with severe weather. We got ourselves a bullseye in what looks like a very distorted weather weenie. Yeah, and I want to say, like I've been saying for 3-4 years now, that it's strange how Wall Street has been trying to like stick their nose into weather Twitter. You know, it's been happening. I've been talking about it. Like, they like to control everything, I guess. But, you know, the weather nerds are amazing. And I like to consider myself one of them. Okay, Nebraska, Grand Island, Kearney, Nebraska, Hastings, Nebraska, Columbus, Beatrice, Minnesota, St. Paul, and South Dakota. You guys are under the gun, and then up in the Northeast as well. And this is day 1, which is today. That's why, like, I got to tell you, there are quite a few deep fake reporters. Their big stories came out about the other day, and even in our own YouTube community, that there are people who are using deep fake technology that very few people have, but it allows you to look like other people. It's wild, man. Rich people have some tricks in their bags that the normal public does not have. Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Big Mike T, Kansas, Madison. But you can see there's a lot of rain coming too. That will be tomorrow. And then the day after tomorrow, we are talking about the Dakotas and Nebraska. So yeah, Nebraska, you guys are definitely under the gun. I love you. Everybody stay safe, stay aware. But so we're going to have some wild severe weather. So yeah, we've been getting some 6s and some 5s. This is a pretty big one up in Alaska. And I got to point out, suspicious observers who has garbage political takes, but does really good earthquake work. And then Dutch Since, who's the best earthquake guy on planet Earth. Both of them agree that over the next few days, we have an earthquake watch, I think, for the West Coast and areas around. So keep that in mind. When those two guys line up to warn people, it's usually a good time to take it seriously. Although, how can you really prepare for earthquakes if you live in an earthquake area? There are videos and pamphlets on the internet to help you figure that out. To be fair, though, I consider any political take a garbage take because politics is BS, bro. They use it to distract us, and it seems like the Democrats and Republicans at the very high level are working together to just keep people distracted. And that has been my position for 7.7 years, and that will continue to be my position. Okay, great. And so, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it seems like it's been rocking pretty much. Once again, this is over the last week. Earthquakes 4.5 or bigger. But look how quiet it is here. It is also my belief that they relieve pressure, which is why we don't get a lot of super major earthquakes on the West Coast. But with the lack of petroleum extraction, we could see some variables. Plus, with gas giants on the same side, 2020 is very, very, very interesting. We're definitely in planet parade conditions, which means that like all the planets, it used to be gas giants, but now it's all the planets themselves are on the same side. Look at that, dude. So there's no balance in the pizza pie that is our solar system. You got everybody over on this side, like everybody. See that? So there's no balance, and so I'm expecting weird weather and earthquakes and volcanoes, and this will probably last until 2023. Here you go. And here we got rain over the next 48 hours, with the darker green being the heavier spots, and then the red spots being areas they think there will be tornadoes, possibly some giant hail. I know there's been a lot of tornadoes in Canada, some pretty crazy storms. And but one things we're looking at here is straight line winds. Well, like I said, the big story, everybody's watching the heat wave that's coming in about 200 hours. Do your own math at home. This kind of looks like a mess. Oop, there you go. See that? Oh, yeah, and remember that storm in New Jersey, Pennsylvania the other day? That was weird, huh? This is projected precipitation over the next week. And like I said, put this in your evidence that there is an atmospheric defense team, because when we see the heavy rain that could have been caused by a major storm, it's usually totally kept off shore, especially if it could have been a hurricane. And the thing that will be keeping Faye from becoming a hurricane is the low is not connecting with the convection, which keeps it from developing. And we've seen that pattern since since July 11th, when Selena and the All-Star Asteroid Fight Club broke out. But yeah, since then, okay. If you lightning pina coladas, that seems hard to do. Get a lightning strike to hit your pina colada. And why would you want to do that? It seems like a dumb idea. Anyway, it seems like there's quite a bit of lightning going on right now. The atmosphere is charged. Yo, check out the 6-hour temp changes with significant thunderstorm-induced drops. We've had some strong lightning producers today, and that includes Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. You are a badass, sir. All right. Okay, what was I talking about? Maybe I was talking about beautiful auroras that were happening Sunday night. And I just want to say thank you to everybody out there, everywhere on the planet, that is helping us keep it cool, keep it together, having a sense of humor, and doing what they can to help others. And just stay sane, because 2020 has been a wild, 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 wild ride. But man, I love you, Asteroid Fight Club. If I was going to be obsessed with a single thing today, it would probably be that freaking volcano that is just super popped, dude. Look at that. It's just popped nonstop. 2020 is robots cheering baseball players weird. If Tom Woods had to reread this headline, then I guess I got to read it. Woman gets sucked into drain pipe, loses car while delivering for DoorDash as fierce storms thrash New Jersey. Wonder what type of food she was delivering. Was it Chinese? Was it Tex-Mex? Was it Italian? I'll never know. What will be next in 2020 apocalypse? Bingo, bango, jingo, jango. Here we go. Boom. Is it just me or does P-Watt sound like it's dirty? That's a cute dress, though. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Comet C2020 F3 NEOwise from the International Space Station. That's pretty amazing. Thanks, The Shawning. And yeah, dude, that's a pretty cool comet. I'll do a whole individual video about it later today. You know, and we will be on the lookout for earthquakes and volcanoes and stuff. Because that's what we do. Alex Parker, who's really good at like so many things, makes me wish when I grow up someday I could be like him. He got a really good shot of the comet. I tried to find it this morning, and I couldn't tell if it was another star or the comet because my phone apps are bad when it comes to comets or curves. Hurricane Man verifying that Death Valley's hot, and it shapeshifts. Something unreal about them. Super duper shout out to the Army and the National Guard. They've had a busy year. Some 120,000 members have responded this year to natural disasters, floods in Michigan, wildfires in Kansas, and tornadoes in Tennessee. Thanks, guys. You're doing a great job helping America keep it together. 2020 is so weird. The far side has been defrosted and is back. Shout out to everybody out there who's taking cool photos or getting cool video of the comet. Yeah, but I'll do a whole different video about that later. Pretty sure. It's my intention. Because it's right by the sun. It happens at dawn. There you go. Dada Boo, Florida Wave Master, letting us know we are 25 days away from ramp up towards statistical peak of 2020 season. I said I like it like that. Me gustan, Boriscus, whatever. I'm not good at reading, I guess. Yeah, Texas, prepare for that hot heat, baby. It's going to get hot. Like I said, there are some places in projected to get up to 115 degrees, bro. 115 degrees. That's hot. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this one up short. It's 12 minutes. There's a lot more I could talk about, and I probably will because I'm in a really good mood because you guys are great. I love you. You're fantastic. Stay cool. I'll be talking to y'all later. And hey, try to make the best of it because, yeah, 2020 is a challenge. It is like a just full-fledged war zone, and it's an emotional roller coaster. But we're making it through together, and we're going to have a major party together in 2022. All right, peace out. Stay cool. And I love you. God bless everyone.